What it do, players and trainers? It's your boy, the Blazin Squid, and welcome to another PGL Team Builder episode. Actually, I'm recording this post-com of actual battle, so I have a little bit more insight, but I want to kind of give you the raw idea of what I prepped and how I'm coming into this match. As you guys can see down below are my 6, and down right over there are the 6 I potentially think he's bringing. Alright, so for sure, his team consists of some very powerful things. Very powerful. I'm actually looking over, I think we're talking about like the week before, and we're like, dude, your team gives me troubles, and he's like, your team gives me troubles. So regardless, we knew we had to bring our best stuff, and his team consists of some powerful stuff. He has Conkeldurr, as you guys can see there. I think it's bringing Cryogonal, I got Mega Charizard X. Can't see it really coming. I have Bisharp, so we're gonna give that a no. Diancie, it's not that fast. I think this is gonna be a very speedy battle. Bam. So, no, I don't think it's coming. Greninja, that is one fast mod. I can see that thing coming. It has access to spikes and stuff like that. It's tremendously powerful. Okay, Mesprit. I don't know. He's brought Mesprit before, and he brought it week one. It didn't do much other than get rocks up. Other than that, it didn't do anything. Salazzle I can see coming. Why do I see Salazzle coming? Because if Lurantis starts to set up, that's the only way he could touch it from like the special side. I can set up on my physical side, and I know I can get just enough to where I can wall the Zygarde and I can wall a Lurantis. I mean, the Mega Scizor, because I've done it before. I've had Lurantis sit in front of a Scizor and take a hit. Not a Mega Scizor, but a Scizor, and they ate up a U-turn. Synthesis. I was about to be Brennan. Whatever. That's in the past. Tangrowth, I can't see coming because I have Charizard. I have Ninetales. I had Tornadus T. Why would it come? And then we have Tauros. It's just tier 5 on. I know it gets Intimidate, but other than that, I don't see what it does. Then you have Thunderous Eye. Thunderous Eye is a huge threat. Huge threat in the sense that it gets Tailwind, it's Prankster, it gets Thunder Wave, it can set up, Nasty Plot, it can sub, it can double dance. Thunderous is a monster. 111 base 15 is ridiculous. And then last but not least, he has the I was almost said Zydog, but it's Zygarde. And I can see Zygarde also coming. It's very bulky on the defensive side. If it has enough IVs, it could probably take a non-Dragon Dancing Charizard X attack. But with that said, let's jump into our team. Well, we have Roly-Poly, the Dawn fan. Roly-Poly this week is holding an Assault Vest. It's going to be fully specially defensive as well as having the HP. Why is that? Because if he sets up with Thunderous, I want to be able to hit it either with a knockoff, get rid of its leftovers, because it's a potential Z move user. So as long, and it kind of forces them to have Hidden Power Ice, and Hidden Power Ice we're probably eating up for days with that special defense bulk, and also with the regular HP bulk, and then the Assault Vest on top of that, and a careful nature. It does amazing work. It also stops Salazzle. If Salazzle comes and gets off a Nasty Plot, I take a Fire Blast. I take a +2 Fire Blast with this set. I also have Sturdy. There's no way you're breaking through this. I don't think anything can one-shot me regardless. So that is the set. It has Rapid Spin. I didn't really think I needed rocks. Knockoff is going to be super useful. We got the Fire Fang for the Mega Scizor. If we ever get it, he knows I don't have that much bulk investment. You know he can take up a little hits. Fire Fang, quad effective. And then we have the Stab Earthquake. I like it. I really enjoy it. Next up, alright, we have a Bug-type Silvally holding that Toxic. Toxic is primarily for the I think the Tangrowth in case it comes. If not, there's the Mesprit. There's a few things. I know it's just I had to catch something. We have Ice Beam. It's a Bolt. If I'm not mistaken, it's 105. Let me double check the spread for you guys. I know this one was like, no, it's 100 Bolt, 152 in special defense, and then 252 in HP. It's a mixed attacker. Ice Beam was not quite enough to knock it out, if I'm not mistaken. What team is that? That's another team. Oh, did I delete it? I'm pretty sure. Okay, this has to be, yeah, this is like 100 in defense, 152 in special defense. You guys can see it's relatively near, 252 HP. Bug type. Why is it bug type? Squid. The main reason it's a bug type is because I can take 1,000 arrows. Simple as that. It takes 1,000 arrows. I take the drain punches from Conkeldurr. Tangrowth, if it comes, it can't really touch me. Like, it's looking good. It's looking good. I have Flamethrower for the Scizor. I have Ice Beam for the Zygarde. Parting Shot to give myself momentum and hopefully set up either Charizard, who is not yet next, but that's the game plan. That is the game plan. If this thing can take hits, I know, and if I can get it in and out, I'm set. Next up, we have Ninetales. Ninetales is no special attack investment. It is straight up HP, a little bit of defensive bulk, and max in speed, almost. I know I have some speed investments, but we have Side Shot for the Conkeldurr. We have the Aurora Veil, we have Blizzard and Hidden Power Fire for the Scizor. So I know I could take it with the Pepe Berry, eat up any hit it with the Hidden Power Fire, especially if it's low. We're looking super nice. But yeah, that's Ninetales. Ninetales, what wants to take a freeze dry besides, I mean not a freeze dry, a Blizzard other than Scizor, which I have Hidden Power Fire, and the Salazzle, but Salazzle's fragile, and I have Side Shot, so I'm not too worried. And if I get the Royal Veil up, we're looking super awesome. And Thundry also is another mon that really doesn't want to stay in against this. Next up, we have Mega Charizard X. Mega Charizard X has, it's like 52 in HP, it's max in attack, and it's a very speedy nature, as you can see there. Yeah, it has like probably 220 if anything. It's just enough to outspeed the Zygarde, exactly. So I have to just get up to like 96 base, enough to outspeed the Zygarde. If we get to +1, this thing can put in so much work on everything except the one thing, which I don't really expect it to come, and that would be the Mega Diancie. So I'm not worried about that, and that's fine with me. So moving on to our next up here, a very interesting set here. I have Tornadus T, the chest days, and it has bulk up, because if I get one bulk up plus Smackdown to hit the Tornadus pretty effectively, I eat my citrus, I have acrobatics, I have U-turn for momentum, I want to keep momentum. I think if I get like 2 bulk ups and I eat my citrus berry, acrobatics can basically sweep through his whole team. I'm faster than everything, but if I'm not mistaken, I speed tie Greninja. Greninja is the only thing that speed ties me, so I'm not too worried. I'm not going to invest too much, because I want to be slower, and I would like a slow U-turn off on this thing. So that's my thought process. I can bulk up easily on the Scizor is probably the easiest thing I can bulk up on. If he goes for like U-turn, but he's not going to stay in because I have potential heat waves, but I'm not bringing a special set this week. So the bulk up is going to be super nice. If I can just get it off right and at the right time, I can potentially 2-shot the Tornadus. If Tornadus is like Dragon Dance variant, I'm going to be +1 defense, which is going to match him. I know he'll be faster, but I'll be +1. And then last but not least, we have Metal Knight, the Bisharp, holding the Chest Scarf, jolly enough to outspeed Greninja. X-Scissor. X-Scissor has a roll to kill. X-Scissor does have a roll to kill. We have Stealth Rocks, because Stealth Rocks might be super crucial in this game. Knockoff on Thundurus does about 75%. So if it's offensive and we get it down to just about 75%, we knock off and we kill this thing. And then we have Iron Head for stab, because whatever doesn't get hit by knockoff gets hit nicely by Iron Head. And with that said, guys, that is my team. You guys are amazing. Stay blazing. Catch you on Saturday morning for this battle.